Hi, Nick Broughton, Randomfish, subscribe, all that good stuff. Yeah, everything's lovely, isn't it? The films that I watch and the shows that I watch, yay! Yeah, I was thinking about watching more BBC shows, like old CBBC shows, old kids shows, to have a nice little conversation about. It's all good, it's all fine, it's all lovely. No, I thought I'd, have a look at something else. Have a look at something nice and fun. So I went onto Netflix, and I went to start scrolling around, browsing around, trying to see what I could find. And I find a film that I regret watching. Then when I say regret watching, I mean painfully regret watching. Forever My Girl. Film released in 2018, last year. Film released last year that looks like it was released in 2002. I'm serious, this film is just awful. It is so freaking bad. Like, it made me angry. It legitimately, it confused and irritated and then just infuriated me on every possible level. This film is based off of a book, and I love this, because I read somewhere on Wikipedia that it said that it was, completely negatively, creatively and ignored by critics, and they called it a bad version of a Nicholas Sparks film. Oh my god, yes! You know what, I'm just going to tell you what the plot is, and I'm just going to have to go on these rants after I've done that. The plot is, you know what, you might as well just stick a lifetime in front of this goddamn fucking movie. Because you know what, this movie, it's about a country singer, a famous country singer who, before he got famous, when he had a nice little hit on the radio, he buggered off to go be famous, leaving his fiancée at the altar, leaving her without getting married to her. The cliches write themselves after that first scene, don't they? Anything that pops in your mind right now is gonna happen, right? He comes back to his hometown after he finds out that fame isn't all it's cracked up to be. He then has to deal with an angry population of a town that's angry with him because he left. He deals with his poor, heartbroken fiancée. Oh, and you know what else? Just to throw in for the funsies of the whole thing, he has a daughter. That's why the film is called Forever My Girl, because it's about the guy connecting in any way with his daughter. Oh my god, yes, that would be brilliant, wouldn't it? That'd just be friggin' brilliant. That'd just be fun as all hell. No, it's not fun as all hell. Do you know what it is? It's depressing, it's annoying, and oh dear lord, it is so annoying. Because here's the thing, the cliches are so easy to spot and are so easy to try and figure out, and the film doesn't even try to make you, to try to subvert your expectations. It doesn't even try to do something deep. Now granted, this film may have been made for that kind of audience where you enjoy the cliche. If you can watch this film and not be infuriated by cliche story arcs, that's fine. You know what? It doesn't have the liar reveal section, none of that crap, it's fine. But the actors are so... You know what? No, you know what? I'm going to take a step back on that one. The girl who played Josie in this film. Oh yeah, that's what the girl who was left behind is called, Josie, and the guy that became famous and left her at the altar is called Liam. And that's fine. But right, you know what? I'll be honest. The girl who plays Josie, she at least looked like she was trying to come up with something, but her chemistry, her complete lack of chemistry with this guy who plays Liam. Everyone, it seems to be trying at least to perform at least at a decent level. But the chemistry doesn't exist between any of them. And they're trying. But apart from the guy who plays the main character, Liam, dude, you can't act. Or if you can act, you hide it really freaking well. Because, oh god, this is... And you know what? I haven't gotten to the best part yet. Because the girl who plays the daughter, the girl, Billy... Have you watched Young Sheldon? You know how when you first see Young Sheldon you think to yourself, oh my god, this is, this you could just slightly understand because of his weird nature and the fact that who Sheldon is who Sheldon is from Big Bang Theory? You know what? I can tolerate that show because I know what he becomes in The Big Bang Theory. I don't think the show is necessary, but at the same time, I sit back and I go, you know what? I can see how he gets the way he is. I'm fine with this. So, what the hell happens in this one? Well, it's all very fun and all very simple, isn't it? Because the girl who plays Billy acts almost exactly like young Sheldon. And if at any point you made a point that she was excessively overly intelligent, or if she didn't understand social graces or anything like that, that would be okay. But the way she talks is not how a 7-year-old would talk. It's not. I know plenty of people who have children at that age, and at that age you would not talk like you were a senator in a US committee meeting. That's not how it works. That's not... No! Like, you have manners. Yes, I get that. As a kid, you're meant to have manners and you're meant to overly exert them. I get it. But you know what? 7-year-olds do not have enough social insight to be able to impact on these things. I'm sorry if you think this is shitting on the idea that kids deserve to be heard all the time. Do you know what? They do deserve to be heard. But once you have accumulated enough knowledge to understand these things, that's fine. But there are kids in this world who can still come across as intelligent and who can still bring across as a decent amount to at least impact on the lives of the adults and to at least cause them to change their ways around by talking like normal kids. I'll give you the perfect example of this. Beethoven. The film Beethoven. Has anyone seen Beethoven? Because if you have, that's brilliant. There's a little girl in Beethoven. I don't know her name. I don't even know the actress's name. I don't even know if she's still working. I don't care. The fact is, this little girl said things in a way that a normal child would speak. She spoke in the normal way that a child would speak. I'm fine with this, but she still made a valid point that still worked with these people. I have nothing against kids having a massive impact on their parents' lives. I have no problem with kids having understanding how things work, but it's not. If you're going to make them talk about these big things, have them talk like real children. Don't have them talking like they're a US senator. Don't have them talk like it's Theresa May talking about bloody Brexit. The whole thing is just one giant arena of crap. The whole thing is a gigantic arena of bollocks. And it's infuriating. My God, it's so infuriating. Okay, calm. Keep it calm. You have vented. You're venting. It's fine. But here's where it gets stupid, people. Because even by their standards, even by that sort of kind of standards, I would have less of an issue with it if it was a Lifetime movie. Because if it was a Lifetime movie, I could forgive it. Why? Because from what I've read of most American films and their massive companies, Lifetime movies are meant to be incredibly cheesy, not very realistic, and incredibly infuriating. You know what? If it had the Lifetime signature in front of it, I would have no issue with this. But this is a film that is based on a book. On a real book. I bet if I read that book, I don't know if I'd be more or less impressed by it than I am by the film. But I can tell you dollars for donuts right now, I am not impressed with the film, people. It's just not impressive. It's not a good film. It's just annoying and depressing at every possible turn, and I cannot judge these actors by this. I get the very strong feeling that they were put into a no-win scenario, and the director very much had his own ideas about what they wanted to do with it, and the screenwriter had their own ideas about what they wanted to do with it. I don't know. I haven't read the book yet, but I'm telling you, if you ever do read the book, please, please tell me if the book is like the film, or if the film is in any way very close to what the book originally wanted. Because if so, I have to go back to my original thesis that this whole thing is bollocks. Okay, you know what? I should stop, because if I keep on going, I'm just gonna start hurting people. I know this video is short, and I know that it's a fairly short video, but this is just me ranting about this movie because it's so annoying and it's so friggin' bad. I can't even attempt. When you try to make a film adaptation about a book, you need to at least have read the book enough that you know that it's going to work on the big screen. And you know what? I never thought I'd see the day when I was agreeing with the majority of film critics in America. But you know what? Yes, it is. It's a rip-off, a bad rip-off of a Nicholas Sparks film. It feels like a bad rip-off. I know it's a different thing. I know someone else wrote this book, and I'm really, really sorry. But it's not a good movie. It's not. It's depressing. It's annoying. It's everything that you would not want someone of that age range or anyone of that kind of ilk to possibly watch and to possibly take seriously. But you know what? That's my lot. That's my rant for this whole thing. And you know what? If you want to subject yourself to it, go right ahead and subject yourself to it. Because frankly, if there's anything that could possibly have saved this film, it's that the soundtrack isn't god-awful. Everything else is fucking abysmal. But you know what? The soundtrack is not that bad. So you know what? If nothing else, listen to the soundtrack, I guess. I need to go and have a drink. And I don't drink, so that's how bad this movie is. It makes me just Randomfish out. Bye. That's it.